Hello and welcome back to another Superplay video. This one is for issue 15 from January 1994. So obviously it's around the Christmas issue, as you can tell here with the bit of artwork there. And not one particular game, you know, like on the cover. It just says too big to handle, an avalanche of SNES games. And here is 4 stunning cards, some of the Superplay artwork, something that I have still got at the moment, so just taking those out of the packet. The 4 that you got were from issue 1, from issue 12 I think it was, I've just recently done that one, from issue 4, and then also from issue 3, and then again on the back there again, you know, still mint, never used. They did a couple of different issues with postcards that came with it. I've just had a quick look at the gifts that I've still got left with me magazines, and yeah, I seem to have like nearly all the postcards. Anyway, on with the magazine. So yet again, 2-page spread straight away for asterisks on the Game Boy and Super Nintendo. And then we've got an advert here for one of the big manga titles at the time, The Professional Golgo 13, one that I've never seen. And then we've got the contents pages. So a couple of big games that stand out there. We've got Secret of Mana, Aladdin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tournament Fighters, Sensible Soccer, Macross, and Super Empire Strikes Back. So a few big titles here. Anyway, let's have a look. So here we have a new generation of games. So all these seem to be EA titles. Bob, EA, the NHLPA Ice Hockey I think it is, Desert Strike, and also Madden, all coming out on the Super Nintendo. I seem to remember these titles always being available to rent in Blockbuster, well, / Ritz, back in the day. But we've also a little bit of news here at Hornby, working on wireless controllers. Obviously something we take for granted nowadays, but back then, you know, quite impressive. So what else have we got? Bit of a roundup there on the Future Entertainment Show, and the difference in full. What is it? Oh, it's seeing which versions of Street Fighter 2 Turbo work with different pads. So again, I don't know if that's something to do with wireless pads. Moving on, we've got the fanzine pages. Obviously reviewing just a few fanzines sent in that month, and then a book review here for Mortal Kombat Fighter's Companion. So obviously I have to do all the different moves, fatalities and whatnot. An advert here for Captain America The Avengers, a game I mentioned recently, which is absolutely awful, really not great on the Super Nintendo, although however this game is fantastic. Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo, I said one of my favourite games of all time, still love it now, and when I added it to my collection a few years ago, made sure I played through it again. And then we've got again a bit of news here, more manga news. Well, you know, the anime videos with Doom Megalopolis and Crying Freeman. So, what else have we got? Live from Hell City. Again, your latest Japanese news here. We've got Rushing Beat Sayura, which could have been either Brawl Brothers or the Peacekeepers. You know, so it's part of the Rival Turf series. And then a couple other games that I just do not recognise at all. Then we've got the Fantasy Quest, with your, obviously your RPG news. Nothing really jumping out to me on those pages this time. And then a bit of advert here from Titus, Lamborghini American Challenge. Not a bad racing game, like I say, this was reviewed in a previous issue, just a couple of videos back. And then we've got the Blabbermouth with Chris and Tell, looking at again the gossip. So win the ultimate Christmas stocking. So here we've got, oh god, all sorts of different stuff, like little plastic figures, toys, sweets and everything. Street Fighter 2 collection of figures there as well, and then obviously how to enter and everything. Then we've also got the Anime World, 2 pages there for all your upcoming releases. And this is it. This is something that I do remember coming out. Again, it was really popular at the time. We've got Manga Mania coming out. I remember buying this, again, probably through being influenced by Superplay. 128 monstrous pages. It's big, it's bad, it's beautiful. So again, around this time it was absolutely massive. So I don't know how many issues it actually lasted for. But anyway. Then we've got the Superplay Hot List. So here, Bomberman, Aladdin, Total Carnage, Utopia, Plock, and Rock'n'Roll Racing. Quite a few good games there, definitely. Superplay goes on with telly. I'll just have a quick look, see what that is. It was someone reading Superplay in a game. Oh God, I almost said Games X then. Another magazine like Grange Hill. So mentioned there. Here we have got the best of 1993. So the best things to get in 1993 for Christmas: Super Mario All Stars, Secret of Mana, Crying Freeman videos, Super Multitap, Super Mario Kart, the Pro Action Replay, a subscription to Superplay, Sensible Soccer, Legend of a Demon Room video, another manga one, and Legend of a Mystical Ninja. So by their 10 suggestions, we'll put it for Christmas 1993. Next up, we have obviously got the charts. So Mario All Stars #1 in the UK chart, import chart, Super Empire Strikes Back, Japanese J League Soccer, an American chart for 7th Saga, game I've never played, so I can't comment on that one. So what have we got now? We've got what's in store for 94. So oh God, let's have a quick look. There seems to be absolutely loads of stuff here. Right, so basically they're asking loads of different companies what they thought were the best games of 1993, and obviously what they are hoping to obviously be bringing out for 1994. So again, asking Mindscape, Ocean, Virgin, EA, Gremlin there, Ian Stewart answering the questions, so obviously chairman there of Gremlin. So quite interesting to have a look at that. I'll probably just read that myself in full later, just seeing it mentions Little Devil. Then we've got the big featured first review, Aladdin, an absolutely fantastic game. I do prefer the Super Nintendo version to the Mega Drive. I think it's just because it's a little bit easier, but it just seems more fun, you know. I know you don't have a sword and it's bouncing on people's heads, but when you've been playing Mario, that's what you used to. Anyway, 81%. Game life isn't that great. I remember getting Aladdin one Christmas, sneaking it out of my mum's wardrobe and completing it before Christmas, and then Christmas Day hardly touched it. But yeah, so you live and learn. So moving on, we've got Flashback, an advert there. Macross, 87%, never ever played this. Flashback, the actual review there, based on the Amiga game, 91%, so a good high score for that, and it's in the Superplay Top 100. Then we've also got Lawnmower Man game, never really fancied it, and I see it on eBay, and it still just doesn't tempt me, but 77%, so not too bad really. Next up, I'm sure this came out on Amiga as well, Alfred Chicken, 83% they've given that, so not a bad colourful platformer. Obviously there was absolutely loads of them back then. And then we've got the Marvin Missions Daffy Duck, 65%, so not fantastic, but this is what I mean, there were quite a few different platform games there. And next up, we've got one of my favourite games of all time. We've got Secret of Mana. Now, I completed this for the first time fairly recently, well, in 2014. So it took me 20 years to actually get around to completing it. In that time, I've owned it, sold it, bought it again, and everything. So 94% have given Secret of Mana. Nice big review here. It's got fantastic Mode 7 graphics, so you know, like when you're being fired up into a cannon and coming back down to different parts of the land. Just a really fun RPG, and again, because you can use a multi-tap, you can have up to 3 players. Next up, we've got Super Empire Strikes Back, 71%. Not a fantastic game. I have got that knocking about somewhere. Sorry, just... See, it's easy enough that I can just basically reach the games there and just pull them out. And then we've got an advert here for PC Gamer. Sorry about this little tear in the corner. Art of Fighting, 1-on-1 beat 'em up. Not exactly my thing, but tons of them back then. Anyway, they gave that 56%. And then we've got Sensible Soccer, which is nicely been added with a load of Japanesey type sprites. Well, artwork there, I should say. 91% they're giving that. Absolutely fantastic game. Yeah, can't really reach to it right now. And then we've got Turtles Tournament Fighters. 90%. I remember getting this, well, not me personally, but a friend getting it, because it was something a bit different to playing Street Fighter 2 all the time, so it wasn't a bad game. I played it fairly recently though, and I don't know, it just doesn't hold up as well. And then we've got The Adventures of Dr. Franken, 58%. F1 Pole Position, 83%. Nothing really jumping out too much. Legend of Mystical Ninja, which is 90%. And then we've got Super Bomberman, 92%. New to the UK. So as we finally get the UK release. And then what else have we got? We have got more small quick reviews. Super Turrican there, 80%. Chuck Rock, 61%. The final part of the Mario All-Stars guide. And then we've got the Nintendo Hotline special. Quite hard to read some of that text there, I think, with the colours used in the backgrounds and everything. And then just to finish up the magazine, Jurassic Park guide, like I said in the last video, not a game I'm keen on. Then we've got Game Freak with your Q&A questions, and again the Ask AD, your Mode 7 cheats there. So we've got some cheats here and tips for Super Bomberman, Goof Troop, Mortal Kombat, what else? Alien Free for unlimited weapons and things. I mean, back then obviously you didn't have the internet, so you couldn't go on like game FAQs, but it was obviously great if you were really stuck on a game to obviously give yourself a bit of a helping hand, something that I'll hold my hands up, I used quite a bit. Then we've got the playback letters with what's hot and what's not, your top presents, what Nintendo are playing at console wise, and you and your games collection is hot, what's not, anything to do with Mortal Kombat, Chun-Li's genetic composition, and I am writing to you ... So that's what they weren't into at the time. And then we've got a full page more or less now of the back issues. They've taken away the first couple, which are sold out now. And then we've got the mail order pages. Most of these just are at the back. And then again, what carts, so loads and loads of games. It's getting really full now, you can tell, with tons of reviews, you know, just like a little quick paragraph about each one. And then we've got the supermarket with all your classified ads and everything. And then yet again we've got Nico asking you to subscribe. So perfect Christmas gift, subscribe to Super Play. And then we've got the next month with more troubleshooting tips and things like that. And then on the back we've got F1 Pole Position. So that was it. That was issue 15. I'll try and get up issues 16 and 17 as soon as possible, as we start getting towards, well, hopefully halfway by the end of the month, fingers crossed. Okay, again, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and again, subscribe if possible. Alright, thank you. Bye.